Hey everyone, it's Dylan from GunSpot.com, and in this video we're going to be talking about concealed carrying while you're in the gym, exercising, or running on the road, or whatever exercise looks like for you. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be using the Arrowhead Tactical Carrier shorts that I'm wearing right now. They do make carrier sweatpants as well, so you can get those. Something that's really cool about these shorts is on the inside of them, they have belt loops, just like your jeans would, but instead of them being on the outside, it's on the inside of the band. So if I go ahead and pull my shirt back here, you'll see that it ties just like a normal gym short. We've got our elastic band right here. Here's my belt clip for my holster over the top. And then on the inside, I actually have a next belt. So I'm using the ratcheting next belt. You could actually maybe hear it. Yep, you can hear it ratchet up there. So I'm using that belt in there to provide me with the support to carry it, and then this just goes over it. So these shorts are pretty thin as far as the material department goes, which is great for, if you're running out on the road and it's hot, and of course you're gonna get hot working out anyways, regardless of the time of year. And they also have this cool little zip pocket right here that is not super big, but I am positive that for you runners out there, it would work well for a key fob or putting a car key in or something like that while you're out for a run. That way you could, of course, lock your vehicle, get back in it. So it's got some really cool features. It also has some reflective stripping here, which no doubt would light up at night with car headlights or something like that hitting it, as a result to, not get ran over on the road, which works out pretty poorly for everybody if that happens. So in order to review these shorts and really give you a good idea of how well they work, we're going to be doing a series of exercises today for our tests to do that. So we're going to be doing push-ups, we're going to be doing a bench press, squats, jogging, and burpees. And we're going to see just how well it retains the holster. By the way, I'm using a TXC X1 Pro with a Hellcat Pro. Now for this test, I will have the Hellcat Pro with a loaded magazine, but I will not be having one in the chamber just for safety reasons, because we are testing out these shorts to see how well they work. So that being said, we're going to have the magazine loaded for weight, but we're not going to put one in the chamber just yet until we really put these shorts through the ringer and see how well it retains our gun. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with some simple push-ups. Okay, doing a couple push-ups. As you might expect, because there's not a whole lot of lower body movement going around, held it really well. Could still draw if I needed to, and it retained the pistol. Okay, so moving right on, we're gonna go into dumbbell bench. We just got some simple 50-pound dumbbells here. And one of the reasons I specifically chose dumbbell bench to do the test with is because as you get ready to do dumbbell bench, especially if you're really pushing yourself and using heavy weight, you're gonna use your knees to help you get that weight up over your chest. So we're gonna see if it falls out, gouges us any, is super uncomfortable, anything like that. All right, here we go. So far, so good. So nope, I would say these would be fine for working out and doing dumbbell bench. All right, now as we move through, our exercises are incorporating more and more lower body and hips, because that's of course really is what's going to test how comfortable these are and how well it holds on to the gun. So we're gonna do some simple squats here. We're gonna do some simple squats with some warm-up weight. I'm gonna be facing you guys so that you can see. Normally, I would probably face the other direction, but here we go. Just do some simple squats here. I'll tell you how comfortable it is and if I feel the gun slip. So far, no slip, and the next belt's actually pretty comfortable too. Yeah, so I would go ahead and say that these guys right here, these shorts pass for squat workouts also. Okay, so for our next test for you joggers and you runners out there, we're going to try a little bit of jogging and see how well it holds on, see if the gun or the holster bounces off the shorts. Let's get started. Okay, that's some jogging, holster and gun, still secure. Okay, I felt a little bit of bouncing around in that. Could feel it bouncing, of course, because you've got that weight in front. Let's kick it up a notch and try a sprint. Still good. The shorts do well in the hydration phase of working out as well. Okay guys, we filmed pretty much all these tests back to back, and I'm getting tired. In full disclosure, I am not a fitness instructor or a workout enthusiast, as you can probably tell, although I do occasionally exercise. So the next test, the final one, I feel like it's got a lot of moving and a lot of jostling around. That's gonna be burpees. I feel like if there were a lift or exercise that we're going to dislodge the holster from the belt or the gun from the holster with all the moving around, this would be it. So let's give it a shot. My form's probably gonna suck because, like I said, I don't do burpees because I'm out of shape. So here we go. Okay guys, like I said, I don't really do burpees, so I suck at them. Also, my joints were popping. But I will say, doing burpees with this sucks. And I attribute that to all of the movement at the hips and driving feet back and then driving your knees back under you and coming up. It's pretty uncomfortable having that right there. Even with a gun the size of the Hellcat Pro, it's still pretty uncomfortable. So, in my opinion, if you're gonna do burpees or something like that with these, you may do your burpees like at home, maybe somewhere where you don't need to have the gun directly on you, like you might at the gym or in the middle of a workout where you're jogging or something like that, or you're out and about. So burpees, it's pretty uncomfortable and it made it pretty hard, although it is doable. And as you can see, still held on to the gun in a really, really good way. Okay guys, so we're gonna go down to the range and really put this in use now, moving and shooting, drawing, things like that. But before we do it, I really kind of wanted to talk to you guys about some thoughts I've had while using the holster, wearing it around the house, wearing it on my own, and then in our final tests today. First of all, the holsters, like I said, are from Arrowhead Armory. These ones in particular are $69.99. They can be found on the Arrowhead Tactical website. They have carrier sweats and shorts, like I said in the intro, and they have a bunch of different styles. So this, what I'm about to say, may not be true for all of them, but these pair hold extremely well. The belt loops seem high quality. There are wide belt loops on the inside. They're not narrow, they are wide, and they go pretty much almost all the way around. That's actually one of the reasons why you have to clip over the shorts, because technically right here, there's a belt loop and it is about from here to here. So that's how wide your belt loops are on the inside. And that's what's going to keep your belt and your pants and secure, and also kind of keep what keeps it behind your waistband. So anyways, you have to clip right over it, which is okay because it's thin enough. And as you can see today, it's done a fantastic job and I have super enjoyed it. As far as concealability, I have a Hellcat Pro, like I said right here, of course 15 round magazine like it has, and I'm wearing a, I'd say medium weight tank top, so not like something super thin like maybe an Under Armour or a Nike one, but as you can see, still hides the gun pretty well. Actually no real printing going on, so if you're working out, especially if you're moving around and you are conscious about printing and you don't want to print your firearm, I would get something that is a more medium-ish weight tank top like this one, which I'm pretty sure is like a Fruit of the Loom or something, I don't even know. And maybe not one of those athletic brands that's thinner and that's going to hug and really show off the gun more. So when you order the shorts from Arrowhead Tactical, at checkout you will have the option to add in one of the belts, which they were kind enough to send us for this video review. Now, as I told you at the beginning, I'm using a Next belt. I really like Next belt. They're super stiff, they're super comfortable, and they do have that ratcheting mechanism that locks into place, and it works out super well for gym shorts. Today, for example, when I was doing squats, I actually loosened my belt a little bit to allow me more movement to hinge. And then, for example, when I did the sprints, I actually clicked it in to suck the gun tighter to my body to hold it into place for sprints. That's something that you really get the benefit of with Next belt. So those are my thoughts. Now let's put everything together and go out and shoot with it. It's a pretty common thing for people to get attacked while they're out jogging, get kidnapped, get stabbed, get shot, or get mugged. And so right now, when we're out here on the range and we're testing this and drawing and shooting, we're gonna be doing a lot of running to test this out. Okay guys, that's it for this review of the Arrowhead Tactical Shorts and concealed carrying while you're jogging or you're out in the gym exercising, wherever that is for you. Remember, you can check these out by going over to their website. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.